Hi there, today we're going to take a look at a question from the Arithmetic Reasoning section of your test. A 10-foot high ladder is resting against an 8-foot high wall surrounding a tennis court. If the top of the ladder is exactly even with the top of the wall, how far is the base of the ladder from the wall? So the situation they're presenting to you is going to look more or less like this. You have the wall, you have the ladder, and technically, the corner formed from the wall and the floor should be a 90-degree angle. So what you notice is that you have created a right triangle. Now, this right triangle is going to have a hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always the longest side, and it's always going to be the side that's facing the 90-degree angle, which means the ladder is going to be representing your hypotenuse, and they told you that the ladder was 10 feet. Over here, the wall, they told us, was 8 feet tall. And the distance from the wall to the base of the ladder is the distance we're looking for, and that's going to be our x. Since we have a right triangle, we can go ahead and use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for the missing third side. Now, the most important thing when you're using the Pythagorean theorem is that you remember that the only value that you can substitute for c has to be the hypotenuse. So this has to be replaced for c. So we're going to have 10 to the second power equals. Now, the other two legs don't matter whether you decide to call them A or B. So I'm going to go ahead and just call this one 8, and this is going to be the missing one, x. Once you've set this up, you can go ahead and solve for x by first applying this power of 2. So this would be 64, and this would be 100. Now you're going to subtract 64 from both sides, and that will leave you with x squared is equal to 36. Now remember that you don't want x squared, you want just x. So you're going to take the square root of both sides, which would cancel out this square root, leaving you with your final answer that x is going to equal to 6 feet. So the distance from the base of the ladder to the wall is going to be 6 feet. And you're done.